Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by Money Stocks. Today is April 24th, 2018. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, looking at this market today, we have a lot going on. We have an earnings tsunami out here. Today is the first day of lots of earnings, but look at the S&P 500. We're trading higher by 13.25 points, so futures are getting a pretty good bid ahead of the opening bell. You can see over the last 30 minutes, futures have started to taper off, but we'll see how this market plays out today. Last week was very, very choppy, and this week we're starting out pretty much kind of flat, so we'll see what this market gives us. But we have lots of stocks in the news, and that's where we're going to turn our attention. First stock we're going to take a look at today is going to be Google, and Google right now trading at 1072. Stock closed at 1073. You could see after hours yesterday, it went all the way up towards 1125, then came right back down. So Google's going to be the wild card today. The pattern on the chart, the daily chart that is not a bad pattern. This is still somewhat of a constructive pattern. But with that being said, the market was not able to hold gains yesterday. So we'll see if it could head back up to the highs of yesterday, but we'll see where it goes. If it does start to sell off, we're going to have levels in the intraday stock chat room. We'll find some spots here where we would get involved in Google. So keep that on the radar today. It's going to be a pretty wild morning, I think. Let's take a look at Caterpillar. That is reacting very, very well to its earnings announcement. Stock right now is trading at 159.55, closed at 153.99. So nice little pop there for Cat. I think you have a lot of resistance here around 160. But again, if you take a look at the daily chart, you'll see you're right into that wide range red bar. There should be a lot of resistance there. So again, Caterpillar, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, I wouldn't do anything here. Wait on it. We'll see how it plays out a little bit later. Let's take a look at United Technologies, another big Dow component. This is trading at around 125.95. The stock closed at 123.46. So you got a little bit of a pop there. This is hanging in there. Ultimately, I still am not in love with the bigger time frame pattern. So be careful with UTX today. Right now, it's fine. Again, if you own it, trail the stop loss. If you don't own it, don't do anything here because the bigger time frame patterns are not very constructive. That could signal downside later. Let's take a look here at 3M. This is another one that is a little bit on the weaker side if you ask me. 3M right now trading at 206.35. Stock closed at 215.88. This is a good haircut. Again, it is a bit oversold here, but I like the $200 level. It gets down to around 200. I think that's going to be a good area to get involved in this on a day trade. Until then, I don't think there's much to do here. Keep 200 on the radar if we get there. Next up, we're going to take a look here at Verizon. Verizon's having a good morning, at least last I checked. Stock is trading at $50.37, closed at $48.68. When I look at this name, though, I just don't see much more upside in it. Unfortunately, that's just the way the cards play out. Again, you have the 100-day moving average on the daily chart right around $50.30. That's probably where this thing wants to go. So, again, you can see it's there now. It's going to be tough to go much higher than that from here, but we'll see how it plays out. If it does, so be it. We'll look at it once the opening bell rings. Maybe get a trade in there sometime during the session. But right now, there's not a lot I would be looking to do with Verizon on the long side. Let's take a look at Coca-Cola, another Dow component here. This is trading at 44.26, closed at 43.98. I honestly don't see the strength in Coke. I know it popped afterwards, little pop. I think this stock's going down to around 41.40. If it gets there, I think that's our day trade level. Until then, don't do anything. Let's take a look here at TRV, Travelers. I will have gap levels for this one posted up in the intraday stock chat room. Stock closed at 137.23, now trading at 133.28. So Travelers down this morning. Again, we'll watch this one. I'll have a nice level for us on this stock. Big Dow component again. So you're getting a lot of Dow stocks reporting earnings this morning. Let's take a look at Lockheed Martin. This is trading at 363.60, closed at 358.60. So good little uptick for Lockheed. Again, we'll see where this one goes. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I just can't be a buyer up here at these levels until we see some kind of a pattern or a pullback. And again, Lockheed is trading up ahead of the opening bell. Let's take a look here at Eli Lilly. LLY is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at 81.50. When I look at this, that's up about Well, I guess it closed at 80.20, so we got a nice $1.30 bounce there for Eli Lilly. Again, lots of resistance on the daily chart coming into play. Look, you got the 100 period moving average just above it, the 200-day moving average. There's lots of resistance in play for Eli Lilly, so we'll keep that on the radar, but not much to do there. Let's take a look at Harley Davidson. Ticker symbol is HOG. This right now trading at 43.25, closed at 41.01. So Harley getting a good little pop. There's lots of resistance around 45.50 today. Then much higher around 47.80. So keep those levels on the radar. This could be a fade candidate at some point, although it's a strong gap, so we will respect it at the moment. Let's take a look here at JetBlue. JBLU is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at 20 bucks, closed at 19.91. I don't think there's anything to do on JetBlue yet. This still is not a very strong chart. Stock is still trading below its daily 200-day moving average and its 50-day moving average. So be careful there. Again, little uptick, but nothing really that strong yet for JetBlue. Let's take a look at Ameritrade. AMTD is a ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at 59.76. It closed at 61.20, so a little bit of down ticking there. There's some support at 57, and there could be more support at 56. Keep those levels on your radar if you are a day trader. Next up, we want to take a look at Sherwin Williams. SHW is the ticker symbol here. Stock is getting hit this morning. Closed at $387.71. Now trading at $370. I like 361. If it gets down to 361, there could be a play for Sherwin Williams today. Keep it on the radar. Let's take a look at Whirlpool, WHR. Stock right now is trading at 156, closed at 150.32. So nice little gap higher for Whirlpool. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings. Pattern is just not strong enough. There's good resistance levels coming up. If this stock does squeeze, which it could do, 163, pretty good resistance right now. Let's take a look at Allegheny. ATI is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $27.94. That's up from $25.90 close. Again, nice little pop there, but look what it's going into. Lots of pivot resistance around 28 to 29. So again, good job, a good move for Allegheny. It's going to struggle though to get much higher from here, and we'll see how that plays out. All right, let's switch gears here a little bit. Let's go over to the gold market. Gold futures today trading up $3. Gold was hit yesterday pretty hard. Dollar was very strong, but gold getting a little bit of a bid today. Right now, spot price is $1,327 an ounce. If you look at the GLD, which is a good ETF to track the gold movement, what you're going to see here is that is trading right around 125.64. So again, gold on the move a little bit today, up $3 on spot. USO, let's take a look at crude oil. Crude oil up 26 cents to $28.89 a barrel. If you want to take a look at the USO, that's a good ETF to track the movement in crude. That's trading in around $13.91, basically right where it closed yesterday. So oil's upticking just a little bit, gold's upticking a little bit. That tells us the dollar is weaker, and the dollar certainly is down ticking just a little bit. So we'll see how that plays out. And again, if you haven't done so yet, 2018 has been a blockbuster year, and again, we're looking to keep that going right into the end of the year for us. If you want to trade alongside of us, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. Again, 2018 has been filled with volatility, filled with action, and again, it should be a pretty good day today as well. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here, short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading session, and we'll see you all on the charts. Take care, everyone. Have a great day.